leaving?
Yeah.
Why?
You should know, it was your idea.
How's my mom feel about this?
I haven't seen Margot yet. Can you give this to her?
What's it say?
Nothing about you wanting me to leave. I just thanked her for being so nice to me.
She's gonna think it's weird you're leaving without saying goodbye in person.
If I see her, she's just gonna try to convince me not to leave. Is that what you want?
Have a nice trip.
Listen, Casey. I'm sorry we didn't hit it off.
I'm just looking out for my mom.
Right. So you said.
Where are you headed?
What does it matter? You want me to leave? I'm gone.
Be warned, your mom's trying a new recipe for dinner.
Oh no, after last time.
Come on, I apologize for that. Now listen, I hope that you and Riley are hungry because this recipe calls for a mountain of food.
Maybe you should read this before you start cooking.
What is this?
Riley's gone? Well, I don't understand. Why would he go?
Who knows how the guy's mind works?
What did you say to him?
Nothing.
I don't believe you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What did you do? Did you ask him to leave?
No, I made a suggestion, you know?
A suggestion?
Yeah, he's been here for a while, and I think it was time for him to move on.
You had no right to do that.
Calm down now. Can't we just discuss this?
Riley was our guest.
Your guest.
Why did you tell him to leave?
Mom, the guy showed up to pay a condolence call, and the next thing you know, he's like moving in.
So what does that have to do with anything?
He did what he came to do. Why was he still hanging around?
Because I invited him. I wanted him here.
But why?
Oh, are you hearing this?
Yeah, Casey should have handled this better, but there's nothing we can do about it
Dad,
now.
admit it. You wanted him gone. You thought he was creepy, too.
Hey, don't speak for me, Case.
You have no idea what you've just done.
I got our lives back. Back the way it was before Riley showed up.
Your brother is dead. Our lives are never going to be the way they were. Don't you get that?
Yes, I do. But Riley being here wasn't going to make anything better.
Riley was Adam's friend. He was the only contact I had with my son in years. I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to know him.
Yes, and you did for days, Mom.
That wasn't enough.
Well, what can I say? He's gone.
What is it, Casey? Why are you so bothered by Riley?
He didn't bother me.
No, obviously you've got some kind of issue with him.
Casey already explained why he did what he did. Can't we just table the discussion for now?
You know what I walked in on the other day? Casey was challenging Riley to assemble this gun.
Why?
For Noah's movie.
Riley didn't even want to touch that gun. But no, Casey, you kept harping on him and harping on him and harping on him as if to say that he was lying about being in the army.
Well, maybe he is a liar. Even Noah had doubts about this guy.
What kind of doubts?
Oh, now you're buying into this too?
No, Noah thought, Riley was a little chill for a guy who came back from a war zone.
Hardly seems like a good enough reason to question a person's credibility.
No, it isn't.
But we don't even know who this guy really is. We open our house to him, our whole lives to him, and what do we get in return? A few stories about Adam?
Those few stories gave me peace, Casey. There's more peace than I've had in years.
Well, what can I say, Mom? I'm not allowed to have a reaction. I had a gut feeling about this guy. Just things didn't add up about him, so yeah, I made him move along.
Well, that wasn't your right. That wasn't your call.
Well, I did it, and I'm not sorry for it.
You should be. Because Riley served in that war. What have you done? You haven't been grateful for anything. You have been arrogant and selfish, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
We done here?
No, we're not. Not until you go to the bus station and you find him and you apologize.
No, I will not do that!
Bring him home!
Where are you going?
I'm going to go clean up this mess.
No, it's done. We can't get Riley back now.
I can. If you're not going to make up to him, I will do it for you.
Why is this guy so important? You don't know anything about him. You wouldn't believe he was Adam's best friend, but you don't even have proof that he even met Adam. He could be a con artist or some thief or something.
He's none of those things.
Maybe or maybe not, but I know for damn sure he's not your dead son. didn't you back me up with Mom? You wanted him gone as much as I did.
I never said that.
You didn't have to. I saw it. The way you watched him with Mom.
But you and I had an agreement. We were going to be supportive and wait this thing out.
I know, but I couldn't.
You couldn't what? You couldn't just take a little more time?
Adam is my brother. And this guy, Riley, is using him. Adam is dead, okay? And what are we left with? Sergeant Riley Morgan, some guy who's sleeping in Adam's room, likes the same food Adam does, makes Mom laugh the same way Adam did. But he's not Adam. He's not.
My best friend gave me the best advice. He said each day's a gift and not a given right. Leave no stone.
How'd you find me?
I'm a detective.
And you thought the first place that I'd stop would be a bar.
Well, that's where I would go if I found out I had to wait for my bus.
Next bus to where?
Where else? LA.
Either I talk too much or you're too smart.
Oh, no. I'm not very bright. But you do have to use your words a bit better because that note was spare.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I hate goodbyes.
Then don't leave.
I got to.
Why?
Because I like you, Margot, a lot. And I appreciate your kindness and your hospitality.
But...
No buts.
Hey, listen, you know what? You don't have to cover for Casey. I know that he asked you to leave.
Casey's got this thing about me.
Yeah, he does. He thinks that we don't know you well enough. He thinks that maybe you're scamming us or you're fake. Are you?
You know why I joined the Army?
No.
I got laid off. I was working in an electronics store doing installations and I went out of business. There was no work in town and my parents were dead, so I decided to do something big and try to restart my life.
Did it work?
Not until after Adam died. See, Adam was trying to restart his life too. And just when he was starting to figure things out, he got killed.
So then you made it your mission to do what Adam couldn't do.
I told you before, I didn't really know him that well. But he was trying to make amends. And he loved his family. I respected that, Margot. And then when I met you guys, I felt really bad that Adam never came home.
But still, Riley, you've got no place to go.
I can't go home with you.
Why? Because of Casey?
He doesn't want me there.
Why don't you let me handle Casey?
I'm not taking back what I said. Just the way I said it.
Then we have a problem.
You and I.
Yeah. See, Adam's dead, so it's not just your loss, Casey. It's mine,
And
too.
I know you loved him, but
What,
even though
just because he wasn't my biological child? You know, at your age, time just stretches out. You go from event to event. You know, you have a date with your girlfriend, concert tickets, movies. But when you're my age, time is a blur. It's not about the event. It's about how I felt. Hold on. I'm proud of Adam. I was frustrated by him, crazy with worry about him, but bound to him forever.
I wasn't trying to say he wasn't important.
You don't get it, Case. Until you have a child of your own, you'll never understand how bottomless and relentless love is.
And that's why you and I have a problem.
Yeah, even though we are devastated by Adam's death, we have no idea the kind of pain that your mom is in.
And if she's covering up her feelings, hiding them in Riley, won't that make it worse later?
She smiled at me today, Casey. We were joking about her cooking. I mean, it's the first time since Adam's death that I finally was able to realize how Riley was helping her through this, and it made me thankful.
Yeah, and then I sent him away.
Yeah, well, you know what? You should have just let it go. We said we were going to try to let this thing pass. You should have trusted that. You should have trusted me.
And what if Riley turns out to be a fake? Or worse, huh?
Then we handle it. I don't know what you and I will do if we lose your mother now. Not to Riley, but to grief.